What's up, YouTube family? And I hope I'm reaching out to the Dr. Sebi community, the alkaline movement, and anybody who's into health, really. And what I'd like to talk about is why Dr. Sebi's life could have been in danger and why he might have been a threat to the system. Now, picture this. When you walk into a shop, there are no labels to say this section contains a harmful substance. Yes, I said section. And especially if you're walking into the confectionery or bakery or section or something like that. Now, what I'm talking about is sugar. Let me start by saying this. Dr. Sebi said that if you hate somebody, right? If you do not like somebody, you give them sugar. Why? Because sugar is a poison. It is terrible for your system. Of course, there are physical symptoms that you can get, like tooth decay, for example. I mean, I am a living example of how sugar almost destroyed my life. Now, this comes from misinformation, obviously, and by that I mean the industry obviously knows the harm that sugar does, but we're not informed about it, right? So why I said labels in a supermarket, if you're going to put out a product that's so poisonous and deadly and does damage to your health, don't you think it's responsible to also put a label that lets people know that? We let our children have candy, have soda loaded with sugar, cereal loaded with sugar, if you choose the sugary brand, ice cream, and so on and so on. But we don't consider how detrimental to our health sugar is. Take a look at this. These are the stats, what sugar does to you. And yet we liberally take it every day. Or some people do. It's in a lot of products. Yet it's something we can do without. We don't need it. That's the thing. Now, why then do I say why Dr. Sebi's life might have been threatened by the work he was doing? Is because he promoted a healthy diet. Right? He wanted people to be happy and healthy and live. So you might be asking, so what's that got to do with anything? Well, it has everything to do with anything. The first being that if you get off sugar, if enough people get off sugar, imagine what that will do to the sugar industry. Right? You're talking ice cream, confectionaries, you're talking sodas, you're talking so many things rely on sugar. Why? Because it's addictive and it's sweet. In other words, it's literally a sweet poison. So you get hooked, you want more, and ka-ching, other people are making money. So Dr. Sebi is coming out saying, get off sugar, get on your herbs. Go alkaline. Don't eat these meat products because they're not good for you. Again, we get onto the meat industry. Already the product in America is not very healthy, especially that which is available to the masses. One thing I asked myself when I came to America was, how can a burger be so cheap? If that cow was healthy and happy, why is it being sold so cheap? And of course, you know the answer. It's mass farming. Yeah? Mass breeding of these cattle that are fed terrible stuff and given antibiotics and so on to produce that cheap quality beef. So, in conclusion, I'd like to say Dr. Sebi was a trendsetter, point number one, right? And the characteristics of a trendsetter is they give you valuable information that's bound to make a change. Here's the kicker, if it is applied, right? Now, Dr. Sebi made it easy for you to apply that information and knowledge by giving you the convenience of the product ready-made, ready to go, so that you could have a jump start at it by, you know, buying the product from him. But he also gave you the information so that you could put it together yourself. That's the beauty of it. Now, if you're going to give out free information about how people can get healthy, which in turn will upset industries that rely on those people's unhealthy eating habits, I think you are a threat. And so I think Dr. Sebi's legacy is shrouded by this whole thing where there are people who disclaim his information. But if you look at his research, right, the guy did his research. He knew what he was talking about, and you can easily validate it. Look at the book, The Mucusless Diet, which is years old. He references that. He talks about that. And if you read that book, which I'll link up below, you'll find that the information correlates to what he was talking about, right? It's the same information about mucus being the source of all diseases. So Dr. Sebi's life, of course, was under threat because he was making a difference in people's lives in a way that, in simple terms, prevented other people from making money out of unhealthy eating habits and so on. So for those who don't believe in what Dr. Sebi taught, I would say do some research. Look up what he talked about, just one item. Look up the effect of mucus. What's the whole idea about that? And then you'll get to see where he's coming from. For those who do believe in what he taught, I would urge you to apply that information into your life. Apply, apply, apply. Not only about diet, but about life too. He talked a lot about life. Watch him closely. Watch how he conducted himself, the humor, the reflection, the philosophy, all those things. And that, to me, my friends, is a threat to the system. So what I would say is go out, be healthy, be strong, keep your head low, mind your own business, and just do your thing. There's a community you can engage with that's healthy and strong and powerful, and you could be part of that. I just saw somebody in the rearview mirror. So that's what I'd like to share with you today. And for all those watching my videos, I really appreciate it. Those who are newly subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you do have a channel or a video you want to share with me, I'll gladly watch that and share it on my network. And I hope you do the same. No obligation nonetheless. But yeah, please do like, comment, subscribe, share. All those things will really help me and a lot of other people. And let's build a community of health, wealth, and information. This is Victor from the Let Me Explain show, and thanks so much for watching once again. I hope you have a blessed day.